Pistol is well underway. It's going to be second match in the Asian region. CSPG against the current Asian champions. Learn from past, and they are already on that A side. And you can see a repeat of history, always going on that A side, getting the successful bomb plant, and CSPG in full retake. Burns is going to be going flanking towards the cart, and now he's going to be pushing in. Getting one kill, but not more than that. He fired off some shots, not connecting the kills. Knight should get the kill here, but not able to connect it. TikTok finding despair, and it's everyone going down from Learn from Past. Tanks in the last remaining player. 1 against 3, 4 HP. This is going to be a hard task. Matt finds him, and CSPG, a successful retake.
Look what we have here. CSPG winning a pistol round. So first part of the prediction, correct. Thank you. Thank you all.
They can win one more round. And then Learn from Past get 13 in a row.
I called 6. 6 is just fine. But yeah, as you said, I'm hoping for a CSPG just blowing our minds with their play and taking this into a third map probably because I really like Canals. I love watching Canals.
Yeah, Canals is fun. And this is going to be the repeat, the same map, 2 maps we have seen in the previous match. So Grounded and the
Not really surprising
Plaza.
in Asia.
Yeah, Ground is always present in Asia, but you can see the players are kind of stagnant. I'm like wondering if the server is down or not, but you see that it's not. Knight is going to be picking out just at the right moment, gets the double kill. Can he do more than that? He has to reload. Still not finding those kills. He should get the third one, just barely gets it, but goes down to Shame. Job has been done by Knight. Despair from behind, spotting one player. Now Shame is going to be going towards B site. He's really deep in Banana. He's past the player. Does he get the kill? Yes, he does, Matt. You're not allowed to do that. Despair finds TikTok. Despair finds the second one, and now he knows exactly where Ted is. 100 HP. He has to reload. Bomb is not on his back. 30 seconds remaining. Spots the player. And now this is a lot scarier than it was. Ted is going to be smartly going back. He's going to be repositioning. He's going to be watching that same angle, and that's going to be a hard thing from Despair. Yeah, this is going to be a hard play from Despair to clear out. He spotted the gun barrel, peeks out wide, but Ted is going to be saving that round, just barely inching it out. That was never supposed to be that close, but showcasing dominant performance from Learn from Past. Just when they only have pistols, they're able to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, 24 HP in the 1v1 situation against 100 with good positioning and everything. Yeah. Yes, CSPG was on the edge when it comes to winning that last round, but still managed to do it. Also, a lot of economic damage to them.
Yeah, that's a key point here. If they won the round, that would be it. I mean, but killing 4 players with only P250s, that's a huge blow. So CSPG, that means the Learn from Past are going to be buying up, but TikTok and Matt are going to get 2 kills. The Spire combo going down without a single kill, and it's all falling apart. Ted gets a triple kill, and CSPG are going to be ruining my prediction. I said actually 16-2 for CSPG.
How can it be 16 if we're stopping the match at 13?
I'm sorry. Too much CSGO.
This is your caster, guys. This is who are you paying for. Oh my god. Okay, so CSPG on 3 rounds, Learn from Past on 0. Learn from Past is actually on the buy round, I guess. Or? Oh, they're still with their revolvers. But still.
They had a buy next to the last round, and they didn't get a single kill.
Kind of a semi-buy, yeah.
Ted again. Double kill for him, just holding off that A site aggression. Tanks is going to be pushing in. Hey! No one, actually, Knight missing a lot of shots, not able to save his teammate. But it's not going to matter. Despair, as the last remaining player, finds one player, but can he get the shot? No, he cannot. Matt is going to be ending that round, and that's a quick 4-0 lead against Learn from Past. The current reigning champions of Asia are having some issues with discovering the weakness for CSPG. They had almost won out the second round, but after that, it's all dominating for CSPG.
Yeah, CSPG with a really nice, kind of a long setup on A side. They're spamming nades right as soon as they come there, and you're just unable to penetrate that A site. Learn from Past actually takes their time. Afterwards, they're unable to do anything properly because CSPG guys are already in position and waiting for them. So, kind of a really, really tough job for Learn from Past.
Shame is really deep on A mid. He should get a kill here. The players are going to be pushing B long. Shame is still waiting around. Anxiety finds Burns. And now a lot of frags being exchanged. It's still a lead for CSPG. Matt is going to keep it. 1 against 3. Despair, once again, left alive in a really bad spot. But 50 seconds remaining. he has some time to work with, but since Grounded is such a huge map, he cannot really effectively rotate towards A and be successful in there. So he needs to stay put a bit towards B and try his best to try and take the site if he's interested in actually going for the clutch. Maybe he wants to save, but we'll have to see in the next few moments.
I mean, in my opinion, if you do not have the bomb on your back in a 1v3 situation, yes, you definitely need to save. But you're already losing 4-0, so you have the bomb. Just try to plan, try to sneak into A or B side just to do anything.
Is he actually going for the A side? I don't think that's a smart idea, actually, because they have a posted
very,
up.
very late.
Yeah, too late. I think this is the time to actually save. Does he even realize there's no time? Yeah, he should realize there's only 5 seconds remaining. He still looks like he's interested in this round, but the time is gonna tick away. And okay, Despair not gonna go for that clutch.
I mean, interesting spot to save your gun.
Yeah, it looked like he was not aware of the time, to be honest. 8 kills on Ted already, so Ted has been a detrimental player on that A site. Huge force over there, hard to stop.
Yeah,
But Learn from Past, you have to keep in mind, they are one of the quickest teams that can adapt to your playstyle. They're just trying to find your weakness. So far, so good for CSPG. Learn from Past. What is the decision here? What is your move here? What do you think, Alan?
I mean, to be honest, they are yet to play the CT side as well. We know these guys are good on on T side, but they're excellent on CT side. So on this particular map, of course, CT does have some kind of an advantage. CSPG at the moment, they're doing an amazing, amazing job. Learn from Past, if they want to do something, they need to spread out a bit. Probably even fake towards A or B side and wrap around and push the other side. They need to do something out of the ordinary in order to win the round and the match in total.
Yeah, they're getting pushed on that B long area. TikTok is there to help Burns, but Burns wants all of the kills. He's peeking wide, not able, he has to reload. Knife out, pistol in the hands, gets the kill onto Anxiety. Learn from Past, barely any impact. Despair, for I don't know how many times already last alive, is gonna go down in the same fate as previously. Knight finds him, and CSPG holds strong.
Learn from Past did not have a single opening kill in the first 6 rounds, which is a big problem on T side, because on T side you need that first kill in order to force the rotation, in order to force your opponents to just leave their comfort zone and try to find that different spot in order to wait for you. So Learn from Past, they need that first kill in order to do something.
And Desire, 4 players are stacked up towards A. I'm thinking that's Knight over there waiting for him. Yeah, that's him. Just behind that cart. Running through the smoke, waiting for any action, waiting for any players to show up. He sees grenades being thrown. He gets some damage, so half of his HP down just by that grenade. They're still holding strong. Ted finds Shame. Matt is gonna find Tank, so they pretty much fell back. They're not committing to A side. They're still in that general area, but it seems like they want to rotate. They're waiting for some pushes to come in from mid, or A mid, should I say. But I don't think that's a good idea. I think they should just go with the plan, go to try and surprise Knight. He's already down to 48 and Ted is on 10 HP. Of course, they don't know that, but it's the best chance they got. Better than just roaming around the map trying to find the kills.
Yeah, Knight is basically usually alone there, and he did an amazing job. He literally pushed off 5 players with 1 smoke and just several bullets of sprays, and that's basically it.
Yeah, Desire finding 1 player, but not the kill. They're going to be rotating towards B. 15 seconds remaining. There's actually no time to work with whatsoever. I'm not sure if their watches are broken or anything, but they move so slowly, and that's what I'm saying about Grounded. It can be really passive. And you can see Learn from Past giving a lot of respect towards CSPG, which we're not so used to see from them, from the reigning champions of Asia. They do not look like they are proving their actual worth of being the reigning champions.
Is it safe to say that they did not learn from Past?
Oh my god, that's like the most overused pun ever.
It's
yes.
not. It's not.
I mean,
but they obviously didn't, because CSPG, I wouldn't say that they are playing anything differently than what they were doing in the previous season and everything. So learn from these 2 teams are usually playing one against the other. So they know each other. They're probably practicing together as well. So they should be really helpful one to another. And they should know each other's play style.
It seems like CSPG have something going right for them since you have 7 rounds in a row, and you're currently making look LeFP like newbies, to say the least, since they are barely getting any impact in these rounds, and Anxiety left on 2 HP. Seems like that roster change could have done wonder for CSPG. I mean, there's a slight switch up here from CSPG on Grounded. Usually it was 3-player setup. It was Shadow, Burns, and Blaze over at B site, and now it's 2 players. Ted is over there. They're playing way more passive. Knight has a great position, great crossfire with Ted and Knight over at on the A site.
But he's completely alone on A site,
Yeah.
and he's able to just do enough damage in order for Learn from Past to actually just disregard that A site and go towards B.
That kind of a player is Knight. He is that star player from CSPG. Learn from Past, I'm not sure what's happening. Desire and Despair both not getting any kills whatsoever. They keep getting extinguished. Now they're going to try their luck on the A side, and this looks much better than it looked before. Desire gets the kill onto Ted. Knight, where is he? Knight is not anywhere. Now he goes down to Despair. Only 3 players remaining from CSPG. They're going to try this retake. They must. They have so much money that they can just throw their guns away or potentially even win the round, especially when Burns gets 2. He gets more. Only 1 player remaining. What the hell is going on from LeFP? Everyone going down in a matter of seconds. 5 against 3 made it into a 3 against nothing.
Okay, but a perfect timing on all of 3 of these players, actually doing a great job of retaking the side. Each and every single individual did what they needed to do from him. 1 threw an 8 that did enough damage to kill 1 player. Then all 3 of them just rushing in from different sides. It was a bloodbath.
CSPG completely surprising me, and if Caesar is watching this, he's probably shocked, to say the least now. Slim for Past. They are not looking like they're having a great day. I'm not sure what's happening, to be honest. But if I blurred out the names, I would say that CSPG was on the receiving end, of course. But they are surprising with their gameplay. I love how they're playing. They are playing strategically. They're playing constructed. They know what they're doing. The retakes make sense. The crossfires make sense. Well, on the other side, nothing makes sense from Learn for Past.
Yeah, I mean, it's just they're not playing, they're not having their day, or they're not playing their game, something along those lines. But CSPG, I mean, they're overperforming at this point, at least in my opinion. So kind of Learn from Past underperforming, CSPG overperforming, and all of a sudden you have this 9-0 scoreline, which is insane.
Yeah, wherever they try to go, they get met up with so much resistance. It's not just 1 player. They get so many multiple kills. Finally, LeFP gets an opening and a favorable trade with Anxiety killing Burns. Now it's going to be a 2 against 3. Ted is going to watch that cross. They need to be careful, though. Ted is now trying to spray them down. Not successful, but he gets some information that they are on the site indeed. Knight is going to be flanking around towards B mid, while Ted is going to be holding off on A side, on A mid, excuse me.
Yeah, Knight is actually just, I'm not even sure if he's going to be able to do anything. Ted dropping 1 player, it's a 2v2 situation. All of a sudden, Ted dropping 1 more, and Anxiety actually dropping Nit, so it's a 1v1.
Ted is flashed away. He's going to be caught. Why? He spots the player, so he knows exactly where Anxiety is. He can even go for this fuel defuse if he wants to. Spotting the player, Anxiety. This is a really hard spot for Ted to clutch it out. Peeking wide, but Anxiety is going to save the round from Learn for Past. And once again, almost CSPG pulled it out of a unfavorable situation. They were 2 against 3. Ted found 2. I thought Knight had a perfect position, but Anxiety was expecting the flank. And he managed to clutch it out in a 1 against 2.
Yeah, really nice read actually from him, being in a right spot, actually peeking at the right time to grab that kill. So I mean, CSPG on 9, Learn from Past on 1, Anxiety, top fragging with 6 kills in 10 rounds, which is not ideal.
Where is Knight? Knight is waiting for that A push to happen. They should be helping him out. They're already outside, and Knight, it's a headshot angle, and he gets headshotted immediately. But Ted and Burns are here to stop that push from happening. Tanks is on 22 HP. Matt is going to be pushing in. Perfect push. Only 1 player remaining. That's going to be Shame on 9 HP. He gets the shot onto Matt. Gets the shot onto Ted. Somehow making this work. TikTok is there. But this should still be a round for CSPG.
Yeah, with 9 HP, there's nothing he should be able to do. And TikTok actually grabs that one last kill, so it's 10-1. CSPG just playing out of their minds.
10-1. As I said, against the current reigning champions from Asia. You would never expect this kind of a scoreline, especially on Grounded, one of the more favorite maps from Learn for Past. They have done some miraculous comebacks, but I don't see. None of these rounds are close to each other. I mean, they are close, but only because CSPG makes them close enough, not Learn for Past. So not a single convincing round from Learn for Past just yet.
Yeah, their combo of Despair and Desire is actually, I mean, they're
Inspire,
gonna...
thank you very much.
Despair, yes, the big famous Despair combo. They will be able to play their game on CT side. On T side, it's kind of a harder task to do.
That is true. They are known on their CT side that they have some stellar performances, but losing potentially 11-1, I mean, I would bet all of my money that they are going to lose there. Knight. Find one. Ted with the refrag, the additional frag onto Despair. Anxiety finding one. Shame with a good peek. And all down to Ted, 23 HP. Learn for Past can actually win this out. It's going to give him at least some room if they actually win out the piss around as well in the next half. Shame is going to find Ted. And Learn for Past, really sketchy performance in that first half. 10-2 CSPG, if they win this piss around, I think that's done deal.
I mean, even if Learn from Past wins next pistol, that's basically in the best case scenario, it's 10-5.
Yeah.
Like, you're you have so long way to go still. But okay, CSPG on T side, which is kind of a more tactical side, and on Learn from Past, finally CT side for their famous combo which you named. It's time for them to shine.
Yeah, they have to shine, definitely. I mean, Matt is having some connection issues, so there is some chance, some slight chance for Learn for Past to come back from this hellhole. It's still a far-fetched idea currently. Ted is going to be picking away security. Spotting anyone. He's alone, so he could be a free kill here for Learn for Past if they decide to push in. But I don't think that's going to be the case.
Already 3 players towards the A side on CT side, so this might end up as a bloodbath.
Thanks is there to stop him from rushing in A. He spots one player, getting some shots down, but TikTok is going to be completely annihilating his head off as Tanks goes down. At least some damage being done by Learn for Past, exactly what they need. Since Matt is still not on the server, this means that they are in a 3 against 4. Now make it a 2 against 3. A lot of frags being exchanged. Knight finds Shame. 10-2 lead. Oh, Ted is so far away from the action. Only Knight's here on the site, so Ted has to run for it. If Knight goes down, the defuse is going to come in. He's hiding away in the corner. Ted has so much ground to cover. He's having some issues as well. Knight has been spotted away. 40 HP remaining, and he goes down. This could be the defuse coming in. Are they going to stick it away? Yes, they will. Ted is going to be pushing in, and that's going to be it. Learn for Past do manage to survive that pistol round.
Yeah, but even though they got one player that was dropped out of the game, they still managed to do a lot of damage. Actually, it was a close round until the last retake of 3 players, 3 against 1 basically. So it was kind of an I wouldn't say hard task for Learn from Past, but it was too hard for the situation they were in.
Yeah, and CSPG even got the bomb plant, which is gonna rack up some additional economy. Shame. There's Matt going back into the server. Shame is trying to stop that A push from happening, but all of the crew from CSPG is floating towards the A site. That finds Anxiety.
And Despair actually killing a Knight, and now all of a sudden it's a 3v4 situation. So Learn from Past, big advantage on these guys because they're playing that CT side. They need to defend against 3 players from CSPG. Despair on that side doing so much damage with a nade.
Yeah, he gets the dunk onto Ted. He spotted the player through the wall actually. There's the kill, and he should get the second one. Pistol out, not connecting the shots just yet. Matt is gonna go down to him, and TikTok is the last remaining player. He's going to get pushed down anytime soon now. Gets the shot onto Tanks, actually, so some damage being done. But that's not gonna cut it just yet. Learn for Past, at least some convincing rounds going their way, but they still have to survive that true test, and that's when CSPG actually buy up with the grenades. They have AKs and everything. So one more round for Learn for Past. As you said, they're going to allow CSPG are going to allow Learn for Past to come to 10-5. Then again, that 5-round difference is still a huge huge lead for
Yeah, you can
CSPG.
see pretty comfortably on a 10-5 lead. So when it comes to guys from Learn from Past, okay, Desire actually dropping 2 players, then getting killed, but it's a 4v3 situation. CSPG again with the disadvantage, and now it's a 1v4 all of a sudden.
Yep. Knight, oh, good shot of the Shame, but
Knight is on point with his single bullet hits, kills, whatever.
1 shot. Yes, he is. 8 kills onto him. Not so much that you're used to see him with, stellar performances, but Ted, on the other hand, he's having an amazing game, but they are now going to be buying up some AKs, and this is a true test for Learn from Past. How are they going to withhold this?
Now everything comes down to utility and the timing, because it's a 5v5 situation. Both teams are on their buy round, so I mean, CT sides, Learn from Past needs to do something special in order to win this or clutch it or whatever.
Matt through the billboard gets the spare. Through the monitors, whatever they are. Anxiety with the free frag. Matt gets the second one. Great opening from him. And you can see once CSPG start getting those guns in their hands, they start getting the kills as well. And only 2 kills are separating them from winning out this round. And they're only 2 rounds away from winning out the first map, which is grounded. The last map, second map is going to be Plaza.
Yeah, I mean, CSPG, basically, they do not care about the defensive part.
Yeah.
They're just going all out aggressive and trying to just kill Learn from Past players as soon as they can in each and every single round. And it's paying off, I guess.
It is.
It's safe to say that this round will go into their favor as well. And it's all of a sudden, it's 11-5.
Against 4. Shame. The only thing he can do is to try and save his weapon. Trying to, just gonna hide behind the desks.
Such a shame.
I knew it. I was thinking about the pun as well, but I'm gonna let you do it.
But
Let the master do his job.
Okay, let's be honest. This is actually the only thing that is proper to do in this situation. 1v4 against players that are on point and everything. There's no way you're gonna be clutching it up.
Unless you're LeFP.
Yeah.
On Plaza.
Or Deadpool as well.
Yeah.
He had the 1v5, or no, he's got an ace. But still, I mean, there's not much you can do. Against these guys, CSPG, I'm not even sure what's happening with them, but they're just in my opinion, they're overperforming. They're feeling great, they're looking great, and I'm really excited to see next map.
Yeah, but everything can change in the next map. We have seen in the previous matchup. Can this happen once again? I'm not sure, because, okay, there we go. Desire showing some life. Finally, Learn from Past getting some damage in towards CSPG members. 2 against 4 now. Knight has that new ratio, trying to get that opening pick, missing the shot. Tanks is not going to allow him to get that opening towards the A site. Try for a second time now. Gets the shot onto Shame. Actually didn't even get a shot. Shame found him immediately. He's going to place Ted in a 1 against 4 situation. He should go for it. They have some money to work with, so Ted could do some damage. They now need some damage, economical damage towards Learn from Past, so they can control the later stages of the match.
Yeah, on the positive side, Bomb is on his back, so if he decides to go towards A or B, he does not need to collect the bomb. He just needs to kill 1, maybe even 2 players in order to clear the site, plant the bomb, and just hope for the best in the after plant situation.
Exactly. He's going to go for that B side, but 20 seconds remaining. The spare is going to be the one waiting for him, so that's a really hard place to check out, but it seems like Ted will not go for it. He is happy where he is. He's going to try and save his weapon. Is anyone going to come towards him? The spare seems like he is not interested just yet. So I think Ted is going to save that weapon into the next round, which is a right decision. I mean, 1 against 4, it's all right, but I would love if he actually tried to do some economical damage towards Learn from Past, even though they're just 2 rounds away from winning out grounded.
Yeah, I mean, in this particular case, with the bomb and everything, you're leading 10-5 at that point, or 11-5 at that point. There's nothing wrong if you try to clutch a 1v4 situation.
Yeah.
But still, a valid point to save the gun, actually probably dropping it to another player or something, or just thinking about the long game.
Anxiety. Smoke out B long. They're both waiting at B mid. They're going to push in. TikTok is going to push in through the smoke. They're going to go in, and they're not afraid of that smoke. He's going to get the second one. Yes, he does. Well played by TikTok, but Desire is going to find that refrag. Well, well placed by Learn for Pass. They always have that refrag potential. CSPG was not aware of that, as it's going to be only Burns remaining in a 1-against-3 situation. With the U ratio, this is the time where he should go for it. Tanks is in a really, really hard spot to clear out. Burns should spot him here.
Yeah, but in a 1v3 situation, okay, this is kind of funny.
He gets the kill.
Yeah, he got the kill, but still, 1v2 situation. He's pushing against a U-ratio player as well, so it's going to be a hard task for him.
Sniper battle commenced. Does he realize someone's behind him? Yes, he does, but just a bit too late to save his life. Shame finds him, and now 11-7, Learn for Pass. They're slowly inching away. Once they hit the double digits, once they come towards 10 rounds, that's when you can start wondering if Learn for Pass are actually going to come back from this situation. It's a bit too late to call that out, but they are looking much better than in the previous half.
I mean, we know this team. They are mentally really strong mentally, so if anyone can pull it off, it's them. But still, 11-7, Desire, although grabbing the first kill, so they're on a good path, I guess, to maybe even do a comeback.
Yeah, nothing too flash in this match, to be honest. It's just pretty much a showcase of team play between the teams and the refrags and the pushes. Nothing too flashy, except in the first half when Ted was holding a knight on the A side. But other than that, it's a pretty standard match, to say the least. Despair finding Burns. You can see that CSPG are having some issues with their T side. Matt with a well-placed nade onto Despair is going to at least free up some space on the map, but 3 players remaining. Now make it 3-against-3. TikTok equalizing the situation. Learn for Pass should not lose this round, but now it looks much more dire than it was 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you have these guys maybe, possibly on 8 rounds and 11-8. It's kind of a close thing to do, kind of a close scoreline, because you were leading at what point, if I'm not mistaken, 10-2?
Yes.
So they're on a good path, but still, I mean, okay, although it's a 2v2 situation, bomb is planted, so CSPG should have an easier task of winning this round.
Yeah, Desire is going to be peeking away. Tanks is coming out. Matt is behind Cart, and Tanks is now going to be pushing into the site. Ted is already there. He gets the better of him. And now Desire with the U ratio. It's a really, really hard clutch to do with the sniper rifle. It seems like he's going to save it out. So CSPG are actually going to win out this round, and they're going to be placed on map point. There's going to be 5 map points for CSPG.
He might even lose the gun if someone pushes him. So, I mean, with your ratio, as soon as you miss the first shot, you're basically done.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Good decision of saving the gun. He can still do some damage in the next round, or in next rounds, so to say. I mean, Learn from Pass doing an amazing job, but CSPG, they only needed 3 rounds. They got 2 out of those 3, so they're really close. Ted with 18 frags, TikTok with 17. I mean, these guys are doing the job.
Yeah, they are. I was expecting more from Desire and Despair in the first half. They have showed up in the CT half, but I think it's a bit too late. They might get a few rounds. They're probably going to get a few more rounds Learn for Pass, but CSPG ultimately will probably win. Anxiety finding TikTok. Good opening from Learn for Pass. There's the follow-up, but the quick return coming up from CSPG. Burns and Ted find Anxiety and Despair. 3-against-3, still a favorable spot slightly for CSPG. Tanks watching the crossfire. No one is close towards the B site. No one is at the site. So this could allow them to cross towards it if they have some smokes rolling in their favor. Burns is waiting at B. He could be the fake player or just the rotational player.
Yeah, but Ted with 22 HP, he's as good as the dead man.
Yeah, Shame, easy kill onto Ted. He's getting shot down from the side. Can he get the kill? Yes, he does somehow. Shame was never supposed to get that kill. But that's going to put Burns in a 1-against-3. Bomb has been dropped, and they're probably going to hear him coming from behind. And he needs to make some... he needs to cover some ground. He gets the double. Shame and Desire both go down. Is this actually possible? Tanks in a 1-against-1. He knows exactly where he is. But with 20 seconds remaining, he needs to make a quick decision on where to go. And this is a long route to take. Through Banana, he needs to find Tanks behind so many angles to be covered. 10 seconds remaining. And Burns, it's just time ticking away slowly but surely. Tanks is going to find him. And he's going to rack up that 3K, saving Learn for Pass for yet another round.
But still, if you're living on the edge of winning a round in a 1v1 situation that is intense round by round, you're not going to be winning the match in total. So CSPG in a much better position. Regardless of the scoreline, they're just showing how promising their playstyle and their team is.
Exactly. You cannot rely on clutches. You need convincing rounds. You need an economical destruction of your opponents in order to actually make the rounds a bit easier for yourself. You can see that CSPG now are on some pistols, which is going to mean that LeFP are going to be coming to that 9th round. Let's see, maybe CSPG can find something here. Shame finds Ted instead.
Yeah, Learn from Past is actually opening it up with the first kill, with first 2 kills actually. So CSPG in a kind of a bad situation at the moment.
Ooh, Burns. Okay, well, in a bad moment.
Until this happened.
Can you call this a caster blessing maybe?
I'm not even sure. Blessing, curse for the other team, I guess. It's true, but still, 2v3 situation on CT side, Learn from Past. They can do some damage, but still CSPG, I'm really liking their chances to win this round and to win the match.
Oh yeah, especially when the bomb has been planted. But Learn from Past, they have some of the best retakes ever in Critical Ops history. They're just not showing up today. Pre-firing from Anxiety, easy kill from Knight, and Despair last alive. They know exactly where he is. Knight is going to finish it off, and CSPG, after leading 10-2, they're going to finish off grounded 13-8 against the current Asian champions. It's going to be Plaza, second map, lead for CSPG 1-0, and Learn from Past need to show up dominant in this map in order to be even better on canals.
Yeah, I mean, CSPG and Learn from Past, I mean, last match was not as what we expected, so it's yet to...
This is a meat grinder. CSPG read this perfectly. They get 3 kills, and they should end this, but somehow getting the kills away from them. But my God, what a read from CSPG. Perfect setup. 5 in B long. When is the last time you saw that? Holy hell, what a read from CSPG. And what a bloodbath here in that small alleyway. Bodies just written all over the floor. Almost pulled it back here, but a bit too much, a bit too overwhelming for Anxiety to clutch it out.
But one additional nade would have made all the difference in the world. And they threw only one, and even that one actually was successful to get them the kill. But with the additional one, they might have just killed like 2, maybe even 3 players.
When would you ever expect someone to be there? You know, like you would usually play passive on that B side, so there's like no use of you throwing that grenade. You just kind of say, oh, we're coming B. So Learn from Past. I don't blame them here for losing that round. It's all up to CSPG for that correct read.
Yeah, but Matt overextended a bit, actually leaving his gun to his opponents, and Desire actually dropping down Ted. So all of a sudden, it's a 3v3 situation, kind of an equal situation for Learn from Past.
They even got the bomb plant here. Burns is going to get some damage going down. Actually, that was Knight. But they just push in without any reason to do so. They lost their anchor players on the A side, which is going to allow them to actually bring this round back into their pocket. And this is something you never want the T side to be allowed to. Anxiety finds the frag, 1 against 1. TikTok gets the double kill and saves the day from CSPG. Doesn't allow the T side to build up their economy. And they're going to be sitting on a 2-round lead, but just barely. CSPG making some questionable players there on the A side, pushing in without any refrags. And you being the anchor player, there's no need for you to just expose yourself towards so many pistols.
Yeah, but still, playing an equal round as a T-sided players, you have a 1v1 situation, you plant a bomb, you basically did each and every single thing you wanted to do in that particular round. So an amazing job from Learn from Past. Unfortunately, they were unsuccessful in closing it out, so 1v1 actually went towards the CSPG way.
Yeah, we can see some aggression going down towards A alley. Who is there? Matt is over there trying to hold them off, and you can see that Learn from Past are actually being a bit careful. They're not pushing in mid, as you saw from King's Demise, for example, where they just rushed in mid and didn't allow him to breed at all. Learn from Past have bought up. They have AKs. So that's probably the reason why they're being so careful. So many angles to be checked. So many shotguns that can surprise you. And Burns is going to be sitting on mid. Well, I'm not sure what Shame is doing, though. Is he lining up a smoke? No, he's just lagging. I was hoping for some miracle smoke,
I guess, enjoying the graphics, sightseeing or something. But yeah, I mean, CSPG already dropping, losing 1 player as well. So it's a 4v4 all of a sudden.
Yeah, Matt finds tanks, so the refrag happens. There's TikTok as well. And everyone going down from Learn for Pass. They have bought up, but this is looking way too easy for CSPG. Shame giving out his position. TikTok is going to find them.
He's doing such an amazing job in these rounds.
He's not going for the frags actively. He's just repositioning constantly. Kills one, repositions, kills the second player, and just repositions. That's the smartest thing you can do if you're in that kind of a situation where you're allowed to go back. You should always take that opportunity, unless you're like in the middle of the battle. Then yeah, you should keep firing. But if you're allowed to go back and reposition, that's the best thing you can do, because then he has to guess once more where you are. He has to uncover your position, and that's where you have the biggest advantage. Now that's going to be a B push. TikTok is there to wait him out. He's trying to hold this push. One kill for him. There's the second one as well. The third one almost comes in, but the spare with the shotgun is going to be successful, but a lot of damage being done by TikTok. Now he was the only player there on the B side, which is interesting enough. This is going to allow the bomb plant to go down, but this should be a easy retake for CSPG. There's the kill from Matt onto Thanks. They're going to be going into the site right now. Shame finds Matt, and Despair has the AK. He gets the frag as well. He's the only one player alive, but going to be overwhelmed by the remaining players from CSPG. Defuse coming in, and it's going to be 4-0.
Yeah, I mean, on this particular map, if you stay on B side in an after plant position, in a 1v1, 1v2 situation, on site, there's nothing you can hide behind and still kind of be safe. So it was a done deal. As soon as his teammates were down, it was a done round. So CSPG, 4 rounds as CT, Learn from Past still on 0, but as we said, we expect team on CT side actually to win the first half, kind of.
Yeah, of course. But this is currently perfect from CSPG. Matt finds one, but did not expect more than that. They're getting rushed down on that A side and completely open right now. Knight is going to be pushing in close. He flashes in, but gets killed himself. Shame finds him, and now only 2 players remaining coming out from CSPG. They're going to try this retake. What a dunk from Burns. Actually tries and makes this possible with that grenade. Single grenade opens up that retake. TikTok is coming from behind, and they could definitely make this work. He finds the kill, actually finds the assist onto Shame, and they know exactly where the spare is. Burns, 1 against 1.
Yeah, 1v1 situation. Why would you switch? Did he switch
to knife? He switched to knife.
Or he was trying to find a nade,
grenade, maybe.
I think he was trying to plant the bomb. But he was switching to C4.
But even then, why would you ever switch when you know Burns is so close to you? He pushed in, they had the information, but this grenade made everything possible for Burns to clutch it out. Learn from Past should never lose this round. And any round in T side, you need at least 2 rounds here in the T side. Learn from Past, not looking good so far. CSPG making those clutches happen.
I mean, this will mess up their mentality, like regardless of them being the best team in the world or the strongest mental team in the world. This will mess you up.
Oh yeah, it's tilt-inducing. I know Learn from Past are strong mentally, but even the strongest teams can tilt under these kind of circumstances where you're losing such favorable positions when you're hoping to win the round, and then all of a sudden you get grenaded and 2 of your players go down.
Yeah, I mean, when you combine not being able to do anything properly with the being unfortunate, losing 2 players to a single grenade on site, it's just gonna tilt you. Mentally, you're not feeling very well.
Shame gonna peek out. He will get frag or not. Actually, they make this happen. Crossfires have been set up for CSPG, but no kills exchanged. Burns now finds one, equalizing the situation, but the B side should be under control from Learn from Past any moment now. Shame nading out the stairs. What a shot from Shame onto Burns. Now all down to Knight. He's going to be going up the stairs, flashed out. He's going to be covering B house while Shame expects him to come up from stairs.
Okay, so he saw the smoke or where it came from, so he knows about the whereabouts of 1 player at least. So 1v2 situation with 100 Kevlar, 100 HP, and unfortunately missing the bomb.
Gets the headshot on Thanks, but thank God Shame was close and ready for that refrag. Learn from Past, barely winning out that round. I mean, barely. They were in a bad spot at the beginning, and they took control of the mid area and actually made it possible on that B side. Shame with that headshot while he was running, something that completely opened up the round for Learn from Past. Look at this. Nades it out and insta headshot. Amazing stuff from Shane.
On point with his first bullet in that particular case, and now all of a sudden we have learned from past. I'm not even sure why, but as soon as they won the first round, they all of a sudden they got really aggressive towards every part
Burns
of
with the
map.
auto shotty. Gets anxiety, but two more players over there. Learn from past. Managed to penetrate. 3 players were actually there already and waiting on the A side. Ted is gonna try and do those grenade kills, just like Burns. He is successful with 1 kill. He can get more than that probably. TikTok down to 7 HP. He knows where one player is. He's gonna force him out. Doesn't flash him just quite. Tanks is in a good angle. Really hard to check. Ted does pre-fire, gets the kill as well. They know exactly where the Desire is on 19 HP. He should go down, but will he? Still surviving. TikTok finds him, and CSPG do manage to reset, learn from past.
Desire actually stayed a bit too long in that particular position, because if you down first player that is defusing the bomb, you don't care about the other.
Yeah.
Just go back, take some time, like 5 seconds maybe, then peek again, just in order to, if your opponent is defusing, just try to pick him up.
He's probably not going to stick the defuse because he's under a lot of pressure. He knows that he's in your field of view.
Yeah, and
you
no
just need
smokes,
to peek a bit.
no flashes, no nades, no nothing. So it's really hard to play it right as a
then
CT.
again, there's a lot of pressure on the holding player as well. He wants to get the kill, you know, because he wants to get him while mid-transitioning. But if he doesn't show up after 1 or 2 seconds, you have to go back. Shame finding a really great kill on tonight, but Ted's going to be refragging. You know exactly where Ted is, but will they hold off? They will not manage to get him. Ted finds a triple kill instead with a grenade and combined it with the headshot onto Anxiety. 2 more players to be found. That's the Spire combo. Not gonna matter. Ted is just single-handedly extinguishing this push coming out from Desire, Learn from Past, and now it's all up to Desire. Finding Ted finally. I thought he was a dead man walking long time ago, but was not the case. Burns finds the last kill, and it's CSPG in same style as on Grounded. Even though this is a heavily CT-sided map, they're still showcasing some performance. They're still showcasing that they can come back from unfavorable spots. Learn from Past are unable to capitalize on those rounds.
Yeah, but still, CSPG and their CT side on point with each and every single player. They're just playing off of each other, doing the refrags, utilizing nades. Yep. They're very mobile, and they're switching their kind of usual spots where they hold from like really often each and every single round, basically.
And I love seeing aggression. I love seeing when they're not scared to just challenge even the best teams in the world. Knight, I was certain he's going to get at least 1 kill there, but match should end there or not. I was certain he's going to get that kill as well. I'm going to repeat myself. Desire, 26 HP, and Anxiety on 26 as well. Burns, that was not a kill from Burns. What the hell is happening in this round? Desire somehow getting those kills, and now Ted in a 1-against-2 situation.
Yeah, but now he basically knows where the opponents are, so he's in a perfect position.
Yeah, perfect spot. He knows where the last player is. He gets the kill, and Ted clutching it out 1-against-2. But this should have been over way sooner for CSPG. It was 4-against-2, if I'm not mistaken, and Ted made the clutch happen.
Yeah, but the thing is, Desire was very unfortunate. He threw a nade. Base of that nade, Ted actually knew where he was standing, so he got pre-fired. So really nice round from Ted, actually clutching 1v2 situation. 11 kills for now, and we have Knight with 3 kills. I'm not sure if he was dropped at one point or he just got 3 kills.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what happened, but Knight usually, I mean, seeing CSPG performing without Knight,
imagine
what he would perform
with him.
Exactly. So Knight not performing and CSPG still able to clutch out some of the most important rounds in this match means that they have something working in their favor. Definitely, they have potentially the perfect recipe. Oh, the Spirit does not spot him. That flash was perfect coming up from CSPG, and you were saying about utility usage, and this is exactly how you use it. Exactly saving his teammate's life in the last split second.
This is what we call in FPS game a smoke criminal, in CSGO, at least. I mean, smoke placement and everything. Guys pushing you through smoke. There's no way they're going to pre-fire you, pre-aim you or anything.
Just hug the smoke,
You just smile and just press the fire button and spray them down. That's basically it. So 9-1. Learn from past. I'm not even sure where they are. It's just another day, I guess.
I mean, if they get at least 2 more rounds, they need to get 2 rounds, but it doesn't seem like they will get them. Ted already opening up the round. Shame found by Ted. Knight is going to be pushing in aggressive, finds Desire. And now this is just panic-inducing from Learn from Past members. Where are they? Where are they pushing us from? It's really hard to get your surroundings, but Despair finds the knife kill. If anything, some disrespect coming up from Despair, but not enough. This is not going to help them win out rounds. They need one more. CSPG, if they win 11-1, I mean, I would never expect CSPG in the previous season to win 2-0 against Learn from Past. Never, ever.
I'm certain that Learn from Past has like stellar performance usually on this map on CT side, but I'm not sure they can come back from this deficit.
That is the question, yeah. Can Learn from Past actually mirror the performance from CSPG on that CT side? I'm not giving a lot of hope towards Learn from Past because
everything will basically lay on the pistol round. If they can win pistol round, they have some slight chances, but if they lose that one, it's basically done.
Knight spraying down, not getting the kill. He's gonna smartly move back, but he's gonna get caught out. But Ted again getting a double kill, getting the triple, and now Tanks down to a 1 against 3. This must be 11-1 for CSPG unless Tanks can do something and find it, but not gonna happen. Ted is just rolling over Learn from Past, getting the double kills, triple kills, for whatever kills, and even clutching out the rounds. He is the one, he is the player that we can just watch and enjoy. 16 kills on his side, and TikTok as well on 15. So both of these players, star performance currently. 2 rounds separating CSPG from progressing to the semifinals against Learn from Past, who have won quite easily the Asian Grand Finals in the previous season.
They actually, if I'm not mistaken, they lost only a single map in the previous season, which is insane. And CSPG, here comes them, just doing what they do best, I guess, just overrunning their opponents. And all of a sudden, they're just continuing with it.
Yeah, Burns finds Despair, and this is hell from Learn from Past. Not even able to converge that pistol round on the CT side. It's all CSPG. The duelists are out. Anxiety, no room to work with. CSPG only 1 round away. 11 match points for CSPG to win this. Can Learn from Past do anything? I have no hopes for them actually coming back from this kind of a situation when they're on an eco round. CSPG cannot go ahead of themselves in these kind of rounds. They need to end it just as they would play any other round. They cannot say, okay, we're 12-1. Yes, it is really convincing, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that this cannot get out of your hand. This is Plaza, and you're on the T side. You need to be careful.
It's a 4v4, all of a sudden exchanging kills and continuing with the exchange in their favor, of course, because it's 4v3 at the moment. Despair in a nice position.
It's going to be done. Yeah, that's going to be it. Only Despair remaining on the B side. He's going to be pushing in the plant. The bomb is there, but they hear him exactly. He gets 1 kill. Can he get the second one as well? Where is the player? He gets the second one, so something to work with. He switches off for the AK. 2 more players to be found. Ted is going to be waiting for Knight, which is a smart move. He's just baiting in. Knight is going to be peeking away from the house and gets the final kill. CSPG completely stomp out Learn from Past and do progress into the semifinals.